Hey, y'all. How are ya? Welcome. I'm Michelle Lynn, and yes, I am not in my kitchen today. Or should I say, no, I'm not in my kitchen today. We were having some work done in the yard, and they cut our internet lines. So here we are. Improvise, right? This is our co working space, temporary studio until we get something in 2023 for ML Interiors Group. So if you're wondering who in the heck I am, look and see where I am. My name is Michelle Lynn, and I own ML Interiors Group, which is an interior design firm in Dallas, Texas. And because that firm runs itself, basically, I have been able to start another business called Design for the Creative Mind. And that is where we teach distracted. That is where we teach interior designers how to run the business of their interior design. Hello, Hallie. Good to see you. If you're here live, please drop a note in the comments if you're here on Facebook. And let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from and how long you've been involved in this on this Facebook page. So like I said, I'm cooking up success, but we're not in my kitchen. Hello, Hallie. Thank you so much for inviting everybody. I'm not in the kitchen today. Internet's down. So funny story, just as we're waiting for a few more people to get here. They upgraded our AT&T line. AT&T hit our water main, hit our water line. Just nicked it like a little bit, but the past 2 months we've had like $900 water bills. We knew something was wrong, and then we saw it bubbling out. So then the water line people went to fix the water line, and they cut AT&T. So here we are. Hopefully it'll be back up tomorrow, but we'll see. Got to improvise, right? Being a business owner is always keeping you interesting, keeping things interested. So, okay, we've got a handful more people here. Thank you for joining us. If you're here live, please stop in and say hello. I see Ontario, Canada is here. Rana, good to see you from New Jersey. If you haven't already granted StreamYard access, not StreamYard, yeah, StreamYard access to your profile, grant it so I can say hello to you, like Hallie and Rana, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. Today we're going to be talking about managing revenue and cash flow. Before we get too involved with that, though, because I get so excited talking about revenue and cash flow, I want to point out that on Monday, it's going to be November 7th, I believe, November 7th. We are going to be, hello, Brittany. Good to say hello. Good to say hello. Good to see you. On Monday, we are starting our next free workshop. It's 5 days. It's called Rolling in the Dough: how to qualify, quote, and close high-end clients while you're baking your profits into the projects. So Hallie just dropped the registration line in, or the registration link into the comments here on Facebook. So thank you, Hallie. And hello from Orlando. Good to see you. Register, come see us. We have a badass workbook. We have concierges to make sure that you get everything that you need over the course of those 5 days. And I'll tell you a little secret. We have some bonuses after those 5 days. Now, this is also where I introduce my paid program. So we go through four and a half days of free content. I introduce my paid program. We come back Friday, have some more free content that's really cool. And then we've got a couple of other bonuses from there. So yay, can't wait. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Once you register, you will be, thank you, Brittany. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I know you've been to at least one, maybe two. So I appreciate your support. When you register, you will be assigned a concierge. So watch your DMs for that in Facebook. Okay, let's talk about managing revenue and cash flow. When I first started my business, ML Interiors Group, back in 2008, really took off in 2013. It took me a while to ramp up. I just thought if I had money in the bank, I was okay. All right. But let's talk about that. There's a difference between revenue and cash flow is, of course, going to include revenue, but everything that comes into your bank is not what you can spend. Okay. So managing your revenue is important because your revenue is going to be your top line. Okay. This is going to be your sales. Sales is your revenue. Now you've got sales and then that's your income, okay? And then you subtract your expenses and that's your profit, okay? That's very basic. Expenses also include some of your cost of goods sold, okay? Cost of goods sold is the stuff that you buy for your client that you turn around and sell to them. So it's important that you're looking ahead, okay? Because you can't just go day to day, week to week, month to month. Okay. You need to be looking at the projections. Okay. So you know that, oh, shoot, all of these projects that I have going on right now are going to end in 3 months and I don't have anything lined up to backfill it. That means you need to get out there and start, marketing and shit. I'm going to kind of go down a bunny trail here. When you market and shit, okay. When you do that, you're not going to see the return on your marketing time for a few months. Okay. 3 months, maybe, but more like 6 months. So what you're doing today is going to generate sales in 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Okay. And it might not be sales. It might be a phone call where they call you and then you try to get them on board. Okay. Which is what we're teaching in Rolling in the Dough next week. Okay. How to qualify, quote, and close high-end clients. So when they call, it's more than likely based on efforts that you've done months ago. So therefore, your revenue, you need to be looking ahead 1, 3, 6, 9, 12 months so you can see what you have coming in. So not only do you have the revenue, okay, when you run your business, like I run my business, and it's not the only way to run the business, let me just tell you that, but in my humble opinion, it's a damn fine way to run the business. What we have is we have design fees, which are lump sum value-based fees. Okay. We're not basing it on the time that we're spending. We are basing a lump sum fee. We get paid when they sign the contract. We get paid when we give them the design presentation. Okay. That here is just basic revenue. Okay. This is going to cover your general overhead. Okay. Like your subscriptions to your, accounting software, your subscriptions to Canva, like these, like hopefully you're paying yourself. If you're not paying yourself, make that a goal for November, December, and January, and then every month after that. Okay, so it's going to cover your labor. It's going to cover your insurance. It's going to cover your lease if you have a space, okay, or your mortgage if you buy a space, or whatever the case may be. So all of your overhead is covered by basic operational income, okay? But then what you also have when you're talking about cash flow is when you're selling to the client, okay? When you're selling furniture to the client, okay? Furniture, art, accessories, fixtures, et cetera, you are purchasing them at a trade pricing and you're selling them at retail-ish, okay? So you have this gap of income. Just because you have the revenue of, let's say, $100,000 in furniture purchases, it does not mean that that is your cash to spend. You probably have 60,000 that is prepaid furniture. So that is not part of your cash flow. That is not part of your revenue. Well, it is part of your revenue, but it's not something you can spend. Okay. So you're looking ahead to project, okay, so-and-so is going to have X number of dollars. This is going to be my cash flow. So then I have that extra $40,000 from that $100,000 purchase that is quote unquote profit. Okay. So why is this important? It's important because you cannot manage your business from your bank account. Okay. There's a variety of different things that you need to look at. You have prepaid taxes. Okay. You have your sales tax. So you have to have this money earmarked in order to, hello, Robin. It's good to see you. If you guys need a good website, check out Robin. So if you're managing your business from your bank account, it's time to level up. Okay. Remember that we are business people. Okay. We are business people. Thank you, Hallie. If you guys need some cliff notes, Hallie does a great job in the comments. We're business people. We're not hobbyists. Okay. So another thing, as we're talking about this, is that this money should not be in your personal bank account. Do not commingle your finances. It should be in a separate business account. Okay. That means that you're going to have to get your EIN number, get your resale certificate. Okay. There's a handful of things based on your state too. So you cannot manage your business from your personal bank account. It needs to be separated. Okay. Well, you cannot manage it from your bank account, but also separate your personal from your professional bank account. So again, why is this important? Because what happens if you get to the end of December and you don't have any more income for January, February, and March? Y'all need to be paying yourself you need to be paying yourself a salary anyway. Do you need a resale certificate for affiliate links revenue? I don't think so, Facebook user. I'd love to address you by name. So if you get the chance, head on up above my head and click on the duck head and give Tailwind StreamYard access to your profile so I can say hello. Okay, so what sort of questions do you guys have? Let me know also where you're watching here from. Let me know if you're going to be in the Rolling in the Dough workshop. Okay, Rolling in the Dough, how to qualify, quote, and close high-end clients. That starts on Monday at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. If you're wondering who in the heck I am, if you're new around here, hello, Cross Junction, Virginia. Donna, hey, good to see you, girl. So if you're wondering who I am, just let me reintroduce myself. My name is Michelle Lynn. I am the owner and CEO of ML Interiors Group, Plantation, Florida. Good to see you. Hello. Eden, Utah. Hello. Good to see you guys. Now, Virginia, Florida, Utah, and Rana, she is joining the workshop next week. Awesome. Are you guys going to be at the workshop? Okay. Arizona and California. Ooh, we've got a dual stater. Dallas, Texas. Me too. Me too, babe. If you're local, also Dallas, Texas, make sure you're looking into IDS, Interior Design Society. Actually, if you're anywhere in the nation, it's a great organization. Okay, so ML Interiors Group. Thankfully, we've hit 7 figures. Things are solid. My business runs itself. Therefore, I am able to come on here live. I'm able to do a podcast. I'm able to do a paid program. We do summits over the course of the year and all sorts of fun things. So once you get your business up and running, which is my goal to help you do, you can do all sorts of other interests, okay? Or maybe you just run your interior design firm on autopilot. You can go on vacation. You can get things done. You can hire a team if you want to hire a team. Maybe you're outsourcing them. Maybe they're in person, okay? But when you get your business operational with processes and procedures and repeatable systems that are elegant and simple, there's all sorts of things that can open up for you. Okay. So let's see, we've got here, Donna. Yes. Thank you. Great experience. You'll learn a lot. Managing revenue and cash flow in the Rolling in the Dough. So Brittany, we do not talk about managing revenue and cash flow in Rolling in the Dough. I have a pretty extensive training on it in my paid program, spreadsheet and so forth that we use to plan things out. But there's not enough time in the Rolling in the Dough. Robin is from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, Madison, Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama. Lindsay is here from, there we go. Oops. Love to join the workshop. So Erica, you can join the workshop. We do record it. Each day is about an hour. You can still get a workbook. You can go back and watch it anytime that you want to. You can even just listen to it because I don't have any slides or anything. It's just talking head. And all of the recordings are available until Tuesday the following week. Okay. Oh, Brittany, I would love to have you in the paid program. You've been such a gem over the last couple of years. Hello from Michigan, London. Hello, London. Hello, Houston. That would be amazing. And yes, it is woman. It is time, Brittany. Come play with us. And actually, I will be offering a really good offer on our paid program when we open the cart next week. So don't get too adventurous and go sign up tomorrow. Just wait until next week and you'll get a better deal. It's going to be the inflation buster. Okay, so do you guys have any questions about managing revenue and cash flow? So let's just circle back to that real fast. Revenue is your sales, okay? That does not entail, like if you have $100,000 bazillion dollars in the bank, that does not mean that you have $100,000 bazillion dollars to spend, okay? Because a lot of that money is going to be prepaid. I highly recommend, I'm a huge fan of Profit First. I haven't had a chance to completely implement it, but I highly recommend that you have an operations account and you have a prepaid bank account, okay? So that when you get paid, that example earlier, you charge $100,000 for the furniture, okay? Let's say $65,000 of it let's say $60,000 of it is prepaid. You drop it into your prepaid account, so you're not even looking at spending that. That's going to go pay off the bills that you. It's going to pay off the vendors that you purchase from, and then that $40,000 is going to be your profit. Okay, it goes into operations. It pays for your overhead. Okay, your design fees pay for your overhead. Okay, so you cannot manage it just based on your bank account. You do need to be monitoring your cash flow in advance. You need to be, it's financial planning. Okay, it's not like buying stocks and bonds, but it's planning and analysis. You can take a look at your historicals if you're keeping track of this. I see your question. I'll be right there with you, Facebook user. Sorry, I don't know your name right now. So you can be taking a look. So I've got these tools that I use, and I take a look back at what did last year look like? What did 2 years look like? Now it's hard to say this time because of the whole coronavirus and things that have exploded. But before that, and again, I'm able to take a look and say, okay, so this month is traditionally slow. Okay, or this month was traditionally slow, but all of a sudden June is a busy month. But you can take a look because as a business owner, you take your data points and you apply them, create an analysis, and then you can project forward and plan. Okay, so I have 2 different bank accounts, actually 3. Oh, I don't know why. That's okay. No worries, Barbara. We'll get you set. I have 3 different bank accounts. I have one for operations. Okay, that is where I pay all of my overhead and so forth. 2 is I have prepaid, and then I have a third one, which is savings, which I just stash money over there so I don't see it in my bank account and think that I can go make stupid decisions. Okay, so I just stash it over there. Now, if you follow Profit First, you should have a tax account. You should have this account and that account. I tried it and I can't keep up. So in that respect, I recommend at least 2, the operations and the prepaid. Yeah, so Hallie does give them access all the time. You have to do it again here and there. So that is my quick little training on revenue and cash flow. It can be a very scary topic. I used to get anxiety. Sometimes I still do, but I used to get really pretty good anxiety. But once you get your arms around it, and once you have it in place, and once you have a practice and you visit it on a regular basis, it definitely takes a lot of the fear away from the numbers. Okay. And then you also get your arms around it. You can prepay and you feel like you've got more control over it, and you do have more control over it. And then the numbers actually increase because you've got the energy of abundance and all the things. So that's all I got. Come see us next week. Okay. We're not going to have this free 15-minute training in the Facebook page, Cooking Up Success. And God willing, my internet will be back next week. Otherwise, you're going to see this lovely background. But yeah, 12 noon Central Standard Time, rolling in the dough. Hallie's got the link in the comments. It's also going to be posted up and down in the Launchpad. You'll probably see it on the Instagram, the Facebook, all the things. Come join us. Okay. It's really badass if I do say so myself. So thank you for being here, talking about revenue and cash flow, and we will see you soon. Thanks. Thanks for your help, Hallie. Bye.